Hey collective, how are you guys? Evie and I are doing good. Thank you guys for being here, for spending time with us. We love you guys. We appreciate you so much. Let's tap in and let's get a message for you guys. See what's going on in the energy today. Got the Lovers and the Two of Swords and the World on the bottom. With the Hanged Man. So, lover situation here. Commitment with someone. Could be choices that are needing to be made. This could be karmic energy here. A decision. Someone's indecisive. They need to make a decision about a connection. Someone's at a crossroads. Could be avoiding something, trying to decide whether they want to say yes or no. Strategizing a choice and their options. They're confused. Something could be online. Someone could be looking online. Karmic lessons. Obtaining knowledge. It's the end of a cycle. Something's over. Leveling up after overcoming, after making the decision. Someone sacrificed someone. It was a tower moment. Gaining a different perspective so that they could let go. Something could have been delayed. Forced change. Trying to rebuild something that was damaged. There was destruction that created some kind of a unforeseen event. There's a lot of confusion and illusion with the Seven of Cups. So, yeah, we got Judgment. Someone had a bright idea that multiple choices was a good thing. They were indecisive about choices. Could have had a choice between two people here, and they could have sacrificed someone. With this Knight of Wands energy, they're under judgment. Something shocking occurred. You could have leveled up and had a new level in your ascension here. Someone's in lustful energy. Something could have moved quickly with a lot of flirtation. They were daring and a go-getter. Took action to go towards something. Now they're in the Nine of Swords. Now they're worried. They're feeling restless and helpless. They were all about taking action. They were a go-getter and very driven, wanting to move quick. And then the Nine of Swords is no action taken. So now they're upset. Maybe they missed an opportunity here. Someone was reckless. Someone could be realizing that they sacrificed the wrong person or made a wrong decision or did something that ended up like destroying a connection here. Manipulation. It created a lot of damage. There could be silence. Could have ghosted someone. It's a karmic lesson that's unfolding. Okay. Let's clarify these. Clarify the Lovers. We've got anchor, holding it together, getting a grip, something's heavy, feeling chained up with the side piece over here. A mistress, having a decision with the Two of Swords that they needed to be making. It's confusing. Flirting with others, secretly hooking up with other people. Clarify the World. these karmic lessons here, hoping that they were going to achieve something in this decision, and it came out in reverse. Trying to come to terms and negotiate with someone, begging because they're indecisive. It's for the wrong reasons. Should I stay or should I leave? Being uncertain. They know that a completion of a cycle is here. They sacrificed someone, now could be trying to renegotiate the terms. A tower hit and someone ran. Ghosted someone, that's what I was picking up on. Ghosted someone, pulled a disappearing act, became invisible. Clarify the Seven of Cups. They were, wow, definitely in their pride and ego. A lot of ego, very arrogant here. Very stubborn. They were holding back. They're under judgment for being deceptive and tricking someone in this Nine of Wands energy. They were dishonest in this lustful energy. Very reckless sexually. Not showing their true feelings. Wanting someone to move quickly and take a chance. They're in the Nine of Swords. They have anxiety. They're upset. They can't sleep at night. They're restless. They're full of fear. They're worried. They didn't take action towards someone. Trying to meet up and plan something so that they can discuss what's going on in this energy. With the Nine of Wands, dating multiple people, having love affairs, keeping things inside, creating a lot of illusions and not opening up. Hmm. 7:17 on the clock. Let's pull from this deck. Trying to hold it together with someone that they're in a relationship with. They could have fucked up, been out screwing around. Trying to keep their options open. That's what I'm hearing. Clarify the Lovers. Creating situationships. Karmic. Yeah. New boo and red flag. Jesus. Flirting, learning each other. Don't ignore the red flags. Take heed. It's a risky situation. Don't ignore the warning signs. If someone's in a new relationship here, they've got a side piece or multiple. Yeah, this is a playa from the Himalaya. Play in the field, not looking to settle down. They're just all about their lift off, getting their fucking dick off. And that can be masculine or feminine. There's no gender in tarot. They're seeking other options, wanting to be a player. They could be worried that their time's running out with the world here and being indecisive. There's some kind of a deadline. They could be acting like they're too busy, or they could be procrastinating, putting off seeing someone here, acting like they've got something to do. Having heart-to-heart conversations, but it's nothing but love bombing. Wow. Being blunt and honest. It's just for their personal gain. So you could have sacrificed this energy, and they could have been begging you to work it out with them. Clarify the Tower. Liberating yourself from this damage. Someone could have said that they were in it for the long haul, and then they just pulled a disappearing act. Having long-term intentions and being invested, and then the Tower hit because they ghosted and disappeared. This person's a party animal. They're just all about sex, drugs, and alcohol, their surface pleasures. Clarifying the Seven of Cups, we've got fed up with their pride. You got fed up with this person's ego. You were over it. You weren't having it anymore. This person frustrated you. This person's frustrated because you're over it, not having it. Yeah, this is a karmic. They're under judgment here. They were dishonest. They were deceptive. They were tricking you. Using, with the Knight of Wands here, wow, using this intense passion and getting things all heated up in the chemistry between you. This person could end up having some kind of a court situation here. It's toxic masculinity. Meeting manly expectations and masculine pride. Could have been saying that they were exclusive, but they were not. There were many options here. They had hidden intentions. They were two-faced. They were doing too much, being very excessive and overindulgent, numbing themselves, self-medicating. They have bad addictions here. Their behavior is irrational. They're codependent. They could have been trying to chain themselves to you with some kind of a unhealthy attachment here to weigh you down. And then they get scared and then they run away. Because they're on the hunt, cuffing season. They're single and ready to mingle. They're single and ready to mingle, but they're ready for a relationship. It's just ridiculous. They're all over the place. So they're manipulating people into acting like they want to be in this long haul commitment with them, love bombing, pulling on their heartstrings, trying to get all close to someone, trying to weigh out their options to see who the best choice would be, and then they're just running from place to place. Wow, this sounds very narcissistic to me. Wanting all this attention and like validation or something. They're under judgment. If this tower hadn't hit yet, it's going to. It's going to be a bad one too. Let's draw from these. The Lovers. Yeah. Trying to oppress someone. You're liberating yourself from this energy. Liberation is on the Tower card. Someone could have been struggling to like make you their slave or to oppress you in some way. Talking about this Two of Swords with this player who's just all about their lift off. Fast action. The wait is over. A winding path with being friends. Curving trail. Someone could have been wanting like friends with benefits, with side pieces here. With the World, we've got an influencer. Something could definitely be online. Content creator. Someone could have an online influence, be a trendsetter, or have followers. They think that there's a deadline and the time is running out here. Being very indecisive. Clarify this Hanged Man. Coming to terms of working something out, negotiating and begging, but it's love bombing, being overly attentive for their personal gain, showering you with affection, with these big, deep heart conversations, trying to make you think that they're all interested, and then they pull back. We've got workspace. This player is, wow. The expert of romance, living a leisurely life. Yeah, this is like a professional freaking player here. Clarify the Tower. This person likes to party. I've got a grave digger with a place of reminiscence, a burial, an undertaker with partying, sex, drugs, and alcohol. Someone could end up even dying here. Something about someone's childhood home, or like having like nostalgic memories from childhood, being sentimental. An elder here. An elder, someone's passed over loved one could be here. Protecting someone from this person. Clarify the Seven of Cups. In it for the long haul to be a grave digger. Seven of Cups. Go to church. They're fed up. They're over it. They're frustrated and not having it. Someone's all in their pride and ego. Multiple choices. Someone's spiritual, like something to do with someone's spirituality, maybe. Clarify judgment. We got ghost and angel. Wow. So someone passed over loved one here, or someone has their divine wings here. And this judgment with this elusive card, being dishonest and deceptive and trying to trick an angel. Your guides rolled up. Your spirits are here. Dealing with these karmic third-party relationships, or having to learn these karmic lessons. Your guides are involved. They could be end up having like paranormal activity going on here. From someone's elder ancestor that's rolling up, protecting you from this person. Ancient ancestors here. Wow. Trust your instincts. Your guides are guiding you. Clarify Knight of Wands. Took a risk, took a gamble. Someone could gamble, having a poker face, not showing their feelings, rolling the dice. Casino energy. Gambling. Someone could have a gambling problem or like to gamble. We have a nightmare with a usurper trying to overpower and overthrow or take over someone with this sexual energy here. This person's possessed with an entity attachment here, trying to power grab, siphoning power sexually with the Knight of Wands energy. With their passion, they're very driven, and they took a gamble. They're taking a risk doing this. It's not going to end well. Tell me about the Nine of Swords with this copy date and a legal situation. Some kind of court paperwork could be filed here. Someone could have something going on in the courts. We have a grave robber and a luxury boutique. Some kind of dazzling gem or jewelry of some kind. Something luxurious. An artifact. An excavation. Even archaeology. Some kind of ancient artifact here, like an amulet or something. Could be from a passed down through the family line or something here. Graveyard dirt. Conjuring entities to chase someone. Ooh, the devil. Full of temptation and deception, very cunning. With a betrayal here. Wow. That's crazy how that just came out. Clarify the Lovers. Don't ignore these red flags with this person. A message of concern. This person's a false person. Trying to see how they can affect your thoughts. They're all up in their thoughts. They know that you're on to them. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Could even be messing around with their friends. We have a privileged lady and a mature man here. So a decision. They're in despair about a decision that they made because they got hooked up with a side piece here. And it doesn't look like it's ended well. Tell me about the world. Concern came out in reverse. With this deadline with an influencer here, they didn't make a decision. This person's a thief. Could be trying to, they're not concerned about stealing from someone. Oh my goodness. Or putting someone in a coffin, or just putting an ending to something here. They're in despair. They're in a lot of despair right now. This player could be sacrificing someone because of wanting unexpected income. Something's going on in their workspace, wanting to create unexpected income. This person's just a player. They could work from home. This mature man here. What's this Tower? Their occupation, it came out in reverse. Something could be going on with their occupation. In it for the long haul. Trying to destroy someone's occupation. If someone is an influencer online, could be trying to steal from or affect someone's business, their occupation, and their income. Trying to affect someone's pathway. Could have ghosted someone and then all of a sudden get a message, hey, you want to hang out? Can I come to your house? And you're just fed up with this person. Your house could feel kind of like a sacred, safe space, like a sanctuary to this person who's full of pride and ego. But you put an ending to this false person. You don't want anything to do with this person anymore. Clarify judgment. They created a lot of illusion trying to get away with this deceptive energy here. Clarify judgment. Your ancient ancestors have rolled up. We have a child being innocent, being seen as being held in high honor, and to a whole community of people here. Now, this Nine of Wands energy, they're concerned about this Lover's energy, that they took a risk with someone, because now everything in their life has changed for this main male here. They're in the Nine of Swords. They're in this very toxic devil energy. They're very deceptive. And there's been a betrayal here. Let's pull from this deck. What do I need from here, Spirit? Person's trying to hold it together. They're all in their thoughts. Their deception's being unraveled. Someone's seeing through this player energy here. Did one just flip? That one flipped. What do I need from here, Spirit? Could have gotten in an argument with this person and put them in the friend zone or the no zone. I think we're better off just being friends. I just wish we had healthier communication between us instead of all this unnecessary conflict and bickering. So this incompatible with this energy here. You just can't get along. You just butt heads. You can't see eye to eye. This person using you, wanting to be in a polyamorous relationship, probably without your knowledge, could have said something to you. You could have tried to work out or negotiate some kind of terms with this player being poly. I don't know that I'm meant to be with only one person for the rest of my life. Could have gotten in an argument with this person because they wanted to be in a polyamorous relationship with you, and you told them no, that you put up boundaries to stop. You don't want to do it. Going to push your boundaries, and it's up to you if you let me. Maybe I have some ulterior motives. Do you think I might be taking advantage of you? So you could have gotten in an argument with this person whenever you put up boundaries towards them. They could have been trying to move in with you or say, let's move in together. I can't get enough of you. Do you want to move in together? And then wanting to be in this polyamorous relationship with all of these other choices that are going on here. We could achieve so much more together than we would individually. Having synergy with this person. I'm definitely interested in finding out how our worlds would mess with each other. Ooh, yeah. They were showing how interested they were. But you started seeing through this. I love how aligned we are in our beliefs and core values. We can really grow together. They could have spiritually manipulated someone here. So glad you took a chance and put yourself out there so I could find you. Swipe right. Let's go. Trying to get you to be vulnerable with them. I love how I can completely be myself around you. Being so interested. Wanting you to not have boundaries with them. You argue with this person. They're obsessed and crushing on you. I can't help but smile every time I think about you. It's not my fault you can't get me off your mind. Whatever ends up happening with us, I'm grateful to have met you and for the connection that we have. And then cheating here. Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with cheating as long as I don't get caught. Wow. Friends with benefits on the split. Yeah. And this person could be bisexual as well. I'm not looking for anything serious, but I wouldn't mind being friends with benefits. Being part of the LGBTQIA plus community is really an important aspect of my identity, and it's a secret. Just come out already. Who cares? God, they're jealous. Who cares? Who cares if you like the same sex? It's 2025. Nobody gives a fuck. Come out and be you. There's something I haven't been completely honest with you about. I get jealous because I'm struggling with my own insecurities. Wow. Making themselves vulnerable in same-sex energies. They're very jealous. A masculine here. And they don't want people to know. False person came out twice, trying to hide and conceal because of their pride and their ego, creating all kinds of confusion and illusion around what they really want, having side pieces and secret hookups with their friends, getting lift off with their friends, with privileged ladies and mature men. With the Two of Swords and side pieces. Getting lift off this player. Wow. Let's pull some tarot. Tell me about this Nine of Wands taking a risk here. That they're concerned about being lovers with someone now. A hidden enemy could come in trying to work with someone here. And someone's very skilled at what they do. Got a trash box here. Someone's ignorant. Put an end to this deception, to this illusion. Someone's in fear. Trying to come in and defeat someone. Want them to be worried. Creating competition. They're in competition. Because of something that's on social media. Someone could work on social media. It lands right beside the Eight of Pentacles. Someone could do work online in some way. We have the Empress. Could be talking trash about an Empress energy here. Someone's in Page energy. They're childish. They're immature. They're naive. Could want to apologize. Someone could be younger. Could be a love offer. King of Wands is in the Tower for doing magic. King of Wands, King of Pentacles. So someone who's ambitious. They're driven, wealthy, make good money. King of Wands can be a hoe. King of Wands can be a warlock. You could have walked away from this person trying to balance something out with you and negotiate and the terms. You could have walked away from some kind of love offer that came in here because this person was all up in the clouds. You had to investigate and could have had to defend and protect yourself from this person coming into your energy. Ten of Wands. This person's burdened. Could be in Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Wow. So this is like divine couples here. Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords because of this love offer. Jesus. It was a shitty love offer that came in with black magic. So this could have been a love spell here. This is a karmic connection. Someone could have done magic to get you to be with them. And you're like coming out in this Emperor Ascended energy. You're like an authority figure in your life. You're stable. You're secure. And now they're in the Nine of Swords because the Hangman, because they sacrificed you here. It's what came out in the other deck. They could be spying and stalking your house. And you're the wounded warrior. Look how much you've healed with the Nine of Wands and the Star. Wow. This person's obsessed. Wow. This person's obsessed. And they're jealous. And they're in this very toxic devil energy here. They can't resist their temptations. So they're just out meeting up with people. And it's a secret. But you gain clarity that this person was out pursuing other options. Chasing other options. They could have been persistent trying to chase you when you rejected them. You saw straight through their intentions. You're honest. They're dishonest. Obsessing and spying and holding on. They're clingy. They're codependent. You gained a new perspective about this person. Better off without them. You cleared your headspace and you're happy now that they're gone. You're very loyal and trustworthy. There could be a legal situation here that occurs for this masculine energy here. They could end up getting in some kind of trouble. And I was just drawn to this. Something could happen when they're partying, when they're out driving. Someone could lose their license. Someone could get the DUI, DWI. We're going to draw from this deck and we're going to close out. Someone definitely gave someone an offer here, or is out giving offers to people. They ain't shit. It could be a cyberbully, could be bullying you online, or they are being bullied online. They could bully you online. Someone could be a hacker. You're unfazed. They could be talking shit about you online. What else is in this energy? Could be looking you up online to bully you, researching you, studying you, getting information on you. They're hooked. They're obsessed. They're watching you. Someone could be carless with these legal issues, car issues, or have no car or repossession. So there's definitely some kind of legal situation going on here. This person likes to start drama. Someone could have caught a case. They could have a sexual infection, a sexual disease, a rash, etc. An obsessive lover that's dangerously toxic and unhealthy. They're possessive and they're karmic. They could be struggling financially. They could be like, if you've got something online with the world and an influencer acting like one of your followers or something, or a groupie, they're into you. Good chemistry, but they're into you, but they want this love triangle too. They want all these multiple lovers and partners. You're just ignoring this person. You don't want this person. Using scarcity tactics. They're all in their head, talking to their karmic friends about you. We've got jackpot. They could see you as some kind of a jackpot, scratch-offs, winning money, unexpected money. Someone could have moved, could argue with this person. They could be in competition or like in some kind of weird war with you. They're a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're a spiritual hater. They're hating on your spirituality, your light, your magic, and your power. You rejected this person. They're stalking you. They're obsessed with watching and stalking you. You're uninterested. You don't want this person sexually. And they want you back. They're a broke ass. You don't want to deal with them. They're all up in your business. They're nosy as hell. They're trying to see what you're doing. Getting evidence and screenshots. Same shit, different day with these secret lovers that they've got going on. Creeping and stalking and fucking spying. You're just unbothered by this person. And they could come back towards you kissing their ass. Or kissing your ass. And they lie all the time. They could even be forceful just so that they can get what they want. And they love bomb with this manipulation, okay, to get what they want. And then they run away again. They could be getting money off of you. They hold a grudge towards you because your light irritates their demons. They could have fake accounts that they're stalking and spying on you from. They're abusing divination. This person could have married someone for money and it was a dirty offer that they received, and so they're mad. So now they're intimidated by you. They feel threatened by you and they're bothered by you. It could be having flashbacks or nostalgic memories. They're haunted by you. And just dust it off. You don't care. You don't want this person in your energy. All this fantasies that they've been dealing with, they're going to deal with some bad karma over this. Moving in silence, fake flex, and acting like they've got all kinds of money and they're full of shit. Okay, I'm going to pull from my handmade deck to see what comes out of here, and we're going to close out. What else is in this energy? Trying to transfer their nastiness onto you. So you're just alchemizing and transmuting this nasty energy. Somebody could definitely be going to 3D jail here. Got convicted, got pulled over by the cops and went to jail. Could have had expensive repairs on their car, their vehicle. They're so pissed off. Someone could have been in a bad wreck. Someone could be having a psychotic break. Something could happen in the workplace and someone could have a psychotic break. There's a betrayal here. Obsessed with causing you harm, but it won't work on you. These empty promises won't work on you. They're obsessed with causing you harm with dark magic, and they didn't see this coming. They're cursed. They could have been trying to curse you here with graveyard magic. We've got a narcissist. Financially dependent on others for payments, dues, or some kind of fees here. You just keep getting stronger and stronger. It's the end of you and me. You said it's fucking over. This person playing in your energy is a waste of time. They better fucking stop. Someone's on the down low and they don't want to admit it. There's an obsession here. They're ruining themselves. Some kind of video proof or picture proof of something. Needing to control a situation with online exposure. Someone has a guilty conscience because they've done something. They're unable to take action. Your ancestors are protecting you and forced to change to where they're unable to take action with something that they're doing here. They lie constantly. A lust demon is affecting the community. They will or have destroyed their reputation. They're humiliated because of something that's being exposed online. Okay, let's roll the dice. I'm just going to do the Zodiacs. I'll do the runes and the Zodiacs. The other one go. There it is. Sagittarius, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, and Pisces could be significant. Okay, so we've got AWAS. Okay. Allow old situations to fall away so that new opportunities may come into your life. In the upright, it means endings, rebirth, renewal, change, turning point, endurance, and magic. Reverse, it's about holding on, unresolved past issues, delayed endings, and resisting change. Strength and reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, enlightenment, endurance, defense, and protection. The yew tree, sacred, inner strength. Reverse, it's about self-doubt and being indecisive. It's the Hanged Man and Scorpio energy. The crystal topaz could be significant. Next we have Wunyo. A happy development will come into your life and change your life for the better. Upright, it's about happiness, success, happy relationships, recognition, fulfilled wishes, and joy. Reverse, it's about unhappiness, dissatisfaction, discord, problems, stress, tension, and anxiety, which would be this Nine of Swords over here. Joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, and prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. Empathy and peace, being overwhelmed and having sadness. Strength with Leo energy. Diamond could be significant. We have Ingwaz. What is propelling you forward is potent and heading for substantial results. Upright, it's about completion, procreative force, expansion, goals, sexuality, and potency. Wow. Huh. Ecstasy. Sexuality and potency. There's a lot of sexual energy in this reading. Reverse, it's about movement with no positive change, bad harvest, and sexual problems. Male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family love, caring, human warmth, and the home. Upright, it's about God, earth, family bonds, and male fertility. With this masculine on the bottom of the deck over here. It's the main male here. It's in this toxic ass Nine of Wands energy. Very reckless with their sex. Reversed, it's about having a dull routine and efforts that have no results. They're under judgment. The new moon, Amber, could be significant. Alright guys, so this is going to be our reading. You guys just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Please only take what parts of the reading resonate with you. If they don't resonate, that's fine. It means that there was for someone else. Just move on and don't worry about it. Alright, I love you guys so much. I hope that you'll please hit that like and subscribe button for me. Thank you all so much. I appreciate all your love and support of the channel and all your donations. I love you, collective. Bye, guys.